Last week, we went to all the Christmas markets and we left you at the Washington, D.C. Christmas market. This week is the prelude to going to the market, and I'm assuming it was amazing. We are starting at the Cherry Hill RV Park, which is, I think, a 30-minute bus/train ride into the city. We'll see. We have no idea what we're doing like normal. We've never been here. We're about to go catch a bus up front and see what we can get ourselves into in this video.
I think we should hurry because we've already missed it once. Oh, I gotta make sure I lock the van.
This video will be Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We have to hurry. We have to hurry. So the cool thing about Cherry Hill Park, RV Park, is the Metro comes right here in the park. We even bought our Metro passes right here in the RV park. So we're trying to make this as simple as possible for ourselves and to show you guys how to do it.
And the best part is there's a Metro stop right here inside the RV park, and you can take it right to downtown to jump on the Metro. It's super easy.
Yeah, so no parking, no stress. Now, do we know how to do this? No.
Nope.
Have we ever done this?
No.
No. Have you ever been to Washington, D.C.?
No.
No. Do we know what we're doing?
Sort of.
No.
But here's our bus.
Oh, let's go.
So our Metro cards work for both the bus and the train.
So where are we?
We are this pin right here.
Okay.
So this was the Metro station we came up at. We walked down here to this pin. So we will walk down this way to see the Washington Monument. We'll run up to see the White House. Then we'll circle back to the Lincoln Memorial.
Okay. Nope.
I don't think we're gonna have time to get all the way down to the Capitol.
All right, let's go. Don't let the beauty, how would you say that? Don't let, it's deceiving.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day. It's freezing. It's like beyond freezing. I mean, I do have Arizona blood. Okay.
I don't know.
It's 39
Okay.
and it feels like 31.
Okay.
So it's below freezing. Guys, I am a popsicle right now. On all the days I didn't bring a scarf, but it's worth it, right?
For sure. So here's my Bob disclaimer. I don't know all the details and I don't know if they're accurate.
But he's gonna teach them to you right now just in case they are accurate.
But if they are, here's what I know.
You heard it here.
So you can see on so here on the Washington Monument, you can see like, I don't know, maybe a third of the way up, there's a difference in the stone. And if my recollection serves me right, they stopped it during the Civil War or stopped the construction during the Civil War. And then they sourced the stone from a different place after the Civil War. So that's why it looks different. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I remember.
I fact checked Bob, and this is ChatGPT, which he's a little liar sometimes. So again, fact check ChatGPT too. But it says it took almost 40 years. It wasn't built all at once because there was a huge construction pause in the middle because the bottom stones, 1848 to 1854, came from one quarry. Light gray marble, smooth, uniform look. Construction stopped for 23 years due to money issues and the Civil War. During the pause, the original quarry ran out or could no longer supply the same stone. When construction resumed in 1879 to 1884, the new stone came from a different quarry, slightly darker, different texture.
So I was more or less right. So I would say about right here is where that transition is. And it's backlit, so it's kind of hard to see everything, but makes for a cool picture.
Yeah, we tried to get tickets in there, but they're sold out for the next few days. Let us know, have you been in here before? I really wanted to go in.
So supposedly from here, we can head north. North? Is that north?
Is that where the White House
That'd be the
is?
west. So
I
yeah.
see the White House.
Yeah,
Just to the
we're gonna head up here to the White House, right over in there.
Such a tourist. I'm like, oh my gosh, there it is. On to the next one. This is the closest we can get to the White House. Apparently, we would have had to apply to get in there like 30 days prior.
It's under construction right now. They're actually, I think it's the east wing. They tore down the ballroom and are rebuilding it. So I think that's why they have all this additional security and stuff around, because they pushed it back pretty far.
Okay, some fun facts that I did not know that I find interesting. It has 132 bedrooms, 35 bathrooms. It's painted white for protection. They used 576 gallons of paint, I think.
Something like that.
Fact check that. There's a chocolate shop inside, I think. It is Christmas time, but it looks like fall. Okay, so we're in this like the People's House White House experience, and it's by donation only. You don't even have to donate. We did, but supposedly it's just like a replica of the White House. So I don't know. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, wow.
Is this the same, does the desk do the same stuff as it did in the movie? So when they leave, I mean, they gun it. It's like full speed, as fast as possible. That's crazy. So that's a motorcade.
Yeah, and they like sped out there like crazy.
That's what I was saying. It's like that motorcade, as soon as it pulls out of like the secured area, full speed ahead,
Like
as fast as
crazy.
possible.
I wonder who was in there.
Somebody important.
Christmas market, number 4, done. If you missed it, go watch that video. It was amazing. And now we're back on the subway, headed to the bus station to take a bus to go back to
The RV park.
Cherry Hill RV Park. So I think give or take maybe 45 minutes to an hour total transit time.
Yeah, it should be a little less than an hour.
We were really hoping to make it back. It's 6:30. The hot tub at the RV park closes at 8. That's our goal, to make it back by 7:30 so that we can do a little hot tub time.
Yeah.
Warm our bodies up because it was freaking cold tonight.
Yes, the windshield. Crazy.
Crazy. Worth it, but crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we made it, guys. It feels so good. I can't believe we made it.
I needed this.
Me too. Even if it's 10 minutes, worth it. How long did we get in the hot tub?
Got about a half hour in the hot tub. It was nice.
We waited until they shut it down.
We made them kick us out.
Good morning. Day 2 of being at the Cherry Hill RV Park. We started this video out saying it would just be the behind the scenes, going to downtown DC, the RV park, but we're making a little change because Bob and I both agree that we did not see enough of DC and we want to go back. We're done at the RV. We did everything we needed to do here. Showers, laundry, dump tanks, refilled water, like everything. And so we don't want to pay, well, actually, I don't know if we said this. It's $103 a night in the winter for a premium spot. But if you're a veteran or military, they give you a 10% discount. And I think it cost us $80. And so we've decided we're going to take the van to the subway station, leave it there, hop on a subway and go back down to DC today.
Yeah. So good luck leaving the van. Fun times riding the metro.
Metro's fine.
Yeah.
It's leaving our van at the metro. I'm assuming that's fine.
It should be fine. I'm just checking to see if we got everything. I'm gonna check the solar panels, make sure they're clean. Clean enough, no damage.
What would you have damage from?
Well, because some of these acorns were falling from some of these trees. So I was just checking to make sure. Box is locked. Then when we get to the subway station or whatever you want to call it, the shades in the windows, we should be fine after that. I think we're all set.
All right, we're here. We think we can park here. We think we can park here until 3:30 for free. It's Saturday. The sign is confusing. The app is confusing. We're gonna take our chances and hope. I think this would be too big to be towed. I think worst case scenario would get a fee, but we can't get in the parking ramp. We're too tall, so I don't know what else to do.
The sign reads no parking Monday through Friday with some times. And then the app says the same thing, and then it says remaining, but it says Monday through Sunday, and then the remaining time is free, which 3:30 is when the non-parking time starts on the app, but it's different than the sign. I don't know.
Bye, Mr. Van. Hope you're here when we're done.
Me too. Come on, gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. Oh, we have $10.
We're not gonna miss it?
Yes, we want Branch. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but we got on here at College Park. We're gonna go down to Fort Tolan. We'll take the red line all the way around to this metro station. I don't know the name of it. Looks like Metro Center. And then we will jump on. This has it as the gray line. And then we'll get off at Foggy Bottom.
Okay, good luck. You got it?
We'll see.
All right, last subway.
Well, 2 stops because we're coming up to a stop, but
This is subway number 3 that we've been on.
yes, and we're going to Foggy Bottom, which will then head south to the Lincoln Memorial and just walk about 15 minutes.
Our only issue is we have tickets for the Congress, the Library of Congress at 1 p.m. and it's almost noon. So I don't know how much we get to see of the Lincoln Memorial, but we're gonna try it.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, because
And
we have
we'll
to
walk
be back.
fast.
Yeah, and we have to be back by 3:30. So
Yeah,
only get to do a few things, but better than nothing.
for sure. So that was, I don't know how many stops we went through. 12, 14?
A lot from leaving the van to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. 3 trains.
3 trains, probably 45 minutes worth of travel time,
Yeah.
at least a dozen stops. Yeah, it was only $2.50, which I was surprised by. It wasn't very expensive,
Yeah.
which is good because then we have plenty of money to get back.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that. So now we are a 17-minute walk from the Lincoln Memorial. I don't know if you guys could see that very clearly in that shot because it's on the other side of the street. This is where the Desert Shield and Desert Storm Memorial is going. It's under construction right now, but that's really cool. It'd be nice to see it when it's all done. We'll have to come back.
Yeah, definitely for that. Oh, there's a lot of construction going on at the Lincoln Memorial. It looks like a Lincoln, it says new Lincoln Memorial exhibits opening summer of 2026. They're working on it.
Yeah, that is one thing I noticed. Like the entire town is like always got some construction going on. You can definitely tell where there's like old buildings, but then there's new buildings. There's lots of construction. Things that appear to be changing all the time down here.
Lincoln Memorial. That's amazing. The statue's huge.
The photos don't do it justice, and I don't think the video does either. He is a giant statue.
Yeah, they said 19 feet tall, 175 tons. So, in this temple, as in the hearts of people for whom he saved the Union, the memory of Abraham Lincoln is enshrined forever. And they say, one fist is closed, one fist is open. And the meaning was compassion and
Strength.
And strength. Compassion and strength. So,
Wow.
it says this was dedicated in 1922 and built in honor of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th U.S. president.
Yep, that's the Gettysburg Address. The other thing that we read is that there are 36 columns in the building, one to represent each of the states at the time of the assassination.
Wow.
Wow, that's a big speech. Very cool. But let's look at the reflecting pond and the the Washington Monument that you can see right over here. So right behind me is Lincoln, and then when you stand on the entryway and look out, this is where you can see the reflecting pond and the Washington Monument way out there.
Okay, so that was amazing. This was totally worth coming back. I'm so glad we got to see it. Now, we've decided we're gonna go try to rent a Lime bike and make it over to the Library of Congress. So, fingers crossed, Bob's signing up right now. know where you're going, Bob?
Yeah, we're going this way.
Bob, we need some e-bikes. These are amazing. Okay, it's 12:42. We gotta go.
Let's do this.
Mine isn't like working all the time though. What's the trick? You have to pedal?
You start pedaling and then it's pedal assist.
Oh, okay.
Oh, big bump, big bump. Because right here, you can see the Capitol building in the back.
Yeah. We had a bit of drama though. We did ride bikes from Lincoln,
Lincoln Memorial down to the Capitol building.
but Hillary got herself locked out of her phone
Yep.
twice. Don't even ask. I don't know how it happened. But we had to wait by the bikes for 15 minutes so that I can log back in to stop my bike ride.
Yep.
I will say the bikes were a little pricey.
Yeah, pricier than I thought they would be, especially for that, what is it, like 3-mile ride?
Yeah, but it saved us a lot of time. So it was like 15, 16 bucks for the ride
Each
each. And
could have taken a taxi and been warmer. But
okay,
anyway, it's fine.
I had fun. We got to see everything.
Yeah.
Therefore, that means we didn't make it in time for the Library of Congress. I'm gonna see if I can get tickets for 2. I don't know, because we got them for 1 p.m. It's past 1. I don't know if we can get tickets same day. I'm gonna try. But in the meantime, what are we gonna do?
Well, we'll wander up to the Capitol building. I don't know if you can get to the steps. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
And then maybe find a snack.
All right.
Let's walk
do we get there?
around this way. We'll go this way around. I wonder how deep that is.
We got in front of the Capitol.
Yes, we were in front of the Capitol building Christmas tree.
Yeah, we made it to the Christmas tree. It's so fun we're taking a little bit more of a relaxing approach.
Yeah, but there's still so much to see. I mean, I feel like we're barely scratching the surface.
We're just taking it all in. But the big reason that we're not going to stay in DC even longer is because we're headed towards Florida.
For the Tampa RV Super Show.
Yeah. That is happening in January. We just want to start talking about it now in case you might be there. We want to meet you. We want to see you. We will be at Nuvo's booth. They will be in the show this year. So excited. They'll have all their vans there. It's going to be a great event. You can go see us, see them, see all the RVs at the Tampa RV Show. That one to me is one of the best RV shows of the year.
For sure, in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised last year how great it was. And if you're coming and you've bought Van Life-ish Van Kasky merch, wear it. Let's all wear it. It'll be so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're in front. Okay, I'm tired. Yeah. Construction began in 1793, and President George Washington helped lay the cornerstone. The dome isn't stone, it's cast iron. It weighs almost 9 million pounds. There are 365 steps inside the dome. The statue on top isn't George Washington. It's the Statue of Freedom, standing 19.5 feet tall, facing east towards the rising sun. Every state is represented inside.
Yes.
The Capitol is slightly off center on purpose.
I did notice that, like looking at the Washington Memorial, it's not centered, which I was like, somebody should move this over a little bit, squared it up, make it look nice, but.
They said it's for future growth.
Ah.
DC height laws ensure the Capitol remains the city's visual focal point. It's one of the most guarded buildings in the world, yet free public tours happen every day. Oh, it's actually turned out to be a really beautiful day.
Oh my goodness, Hillary. You started, hang on, with dessert.
Okay, so we're in the Capitol building and we're gonna eat here.
I got a chicken Caesar wrap with some Minnesota wild rice soup and a chocolate cupcake.
And I got, I mean, come on.
The most amazing dessert.
I had to. I had to get the one that looked like the Capitol, a salad, and soup. Okay, let's eat. Da, da, da. It's white chocolate. I don't even like white chocolate, but like, how do you come here and not get the dessert that looks like the Capitol? Let me see what's in it though. It better not just be whipped cream and
Fruit.
fruit.
It's a tart. Wow.
Guys, I was whipped cream and fruit and white chocolate for $9.50.
Wow, that was literally like
Joke's on me.
There's like $2.50 right there on that bite. Passes away, they can lay in state right here and then you can come and visit. Oh my gosh, I did not know that's where they did that. And so different people, you can thumb through the book who've all...
Like Billy Graham? So this is how it started. The New City, 1790 to 1814. Wow. 1790, a new home for the US government. Wow. 1800, the Capitol opens. The construction began in 1973 or 1793. And then you come over here. And then in 1814, the vote to stay in Washington, D.C. Enlarging the Capitol, 1850. Cast iron dome, 1863. There was a fire in 1851. Gas explosion at the Capitol in 1898. The railway came to Capitol Hill in 1907. We're gonna look a little more and then we'll meet you guys when we're going in the tunnel. There's a tunnel to the Library of Congress, right?
Yep.
Or Congress Library, did I say it?
Library of Congress.
Okay, we'll see you at the tunnel.
I wonder why it's here. So that's where we came in and checked in.
Well, it's nice because we went through security. You go through like just airport.
Like
airport. We took off our shoes. We took off everything.
Well,
like, you know what I mean. Airport security. Think airport security. Yeah. I mean, I had to get a pat down because I accidentally left my mic on. All right, we have great news. We got tickets, even though our 1 o'clock tickets expired. You just walk up and you can do tickets. I'm assuming there has to be availability, but we're going into the Library of Congress. One of the number one things I wanted to do. I love books, I love reading, and I want to see the library. The nice thing is we didn't have to go back through security.
Right.
Because we went through the tunnel.
Yep, when you go into the Capitol building, go through that security, and then you come through the tunnel, it's much easier.
Thomas Jefferson said, "I cannot live without books." And I agree. We pre-registered on our phone for this library card, and now we're waiting in line to get our official library card. They take your picture and everything, and it's free. It's the perfect souvenir. Good news, we are now proud holders of a library card for the Library of Congress.
That's pretty awesome.
So it gets us in the main reading room. Like, we couldn't film this when we were in there. But anyways, we got our library card. We made it back to the subway. This one was very close to the Library of Congress.
Right, about a 6-minute walk.
Yeah, and now we're headed to the van to hopefully be okay. Everything's okay. Hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah. No tickets.
Or towed.
No broken windows.
I don't think they would tow it.
No.
It's too big, right?
Doors opening on the left.
And yeah, it's not. It's almost 3:30, so
Yeah.
we should be fine.
I think so. We'll find out.
I'm tired.
Me too.
That was a really long day.
A lot of walking and a lot of like reading maps and trying to figure out exactly where we're going. Okay, this is us. We gotta go. Not today. Not today, Hillary. Not today. All right, this is us.
Here we go. Oh,
Just kidding.
we have ridden so many subways in the last week.
Probably more than in my entire life combined.
I agree.
Okay, right here. Down over here. Oh, do you have your card to pay?
The moment of truth is almost here. We still have $5 on these cards.
It's still there.
Okay, step one. The van's still there. Did we get a ticket? Let me go see. Okay, I think we're good. No ticket, unless they like, I don't know, send it to you in the mail with your license plate. Or today is Christmas Eve for you. I really wish you guys a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I would say and Happy New Year, but we'll have videos before that.
Yeah, there'll be more videos.
But that's it for the video. We are gonna drive, I think, a couple of hours to our next destination.
We're headed south?
We're headed south. I am really excited for what we're doing in the next video. I think you're probably even more excited than I am.
Yeah, there's some really cool things to come, so stick around.
Stick around, it's in a different state.
Hey, I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been purchasing the Van Life-ish merch. Hillary did a great job designing it, and you guys are showing up and purchasing. So.
Yeah, you really are. Thank you so much. Remember, if you're coming to the Tampa RV show, we will be at the Nuvo booth the whole week. More details on that to come.
All right.
We'll see you in the next video.
Until next time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.